Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and today I'm starting a new weekly reading vlog on a Sunday of all things because I have got 10 minutes, well, probably 8 minutes before I have to leave my room and go downstairs and meet my manager to go and find some food because I'm starving. I haven't had lunch today, but tomorrow I get to go home. I'm very excited about it. So today, we literally went on site a bit later than usual. We were running around after my manager's client. My client didn't turn up until 4:45. The hall closed at 5. So that was fun. I spent a lot of time just waiting, basically, and that's probably the least fun part. Or like the least fun part of my job is that I do spend, when I'm on site, a considerable amount of time just waiting, just in case I'm needed, waiting for people to turn up, that sort of thing. It's just part and parcel of the job, so it's fine. But it is, yeah, you know, it's just like, oh, today has felt so long because I've spent so much of it waiting, and I had no lunch. I have had one of my Lulu teddy bear cakes, I've had another cake, I've had crisps, and I've had a Twix topped thing, so a lot of, you know, really good nutritious food, but no lunch. And that sucks because today they basically acted as if the hall was open. So we had, that's my neighbour, maybe I don't know. So yeah, we it's annoying because they acted as if the show was actually open today because there were so many people coming on site, and they had all of the food tents open, so there was actually more choice than just a sandwich. Tomorrow I will eat. I will make sure of it, but I'm pretty sure I've still got a fair whack of expenses, have to be honest, which is good because it means obviously like we haven't gone over, but it's bad because the supermarkets are closed today and I can't go and get more crisps for my journey home tomorrow because that was my plan, but that's not happening. Today I have read more of Combat Codes. I don't even know. I should have done this by now. I should have finished so many things by now, but I have not. I still have 9 hours left of Eragon. I haven't listened to that at all today. I am 30% into Combat Codes, so hopefully, I'm gonna say this and it probably won't happen. I would like to go for tea, obviously, come back and then watch some YouTube or something as I pack, and then read. Oh, wait, what? That's not what thingy says. Okay, apparently my boss says that the shop is actually open today, but I have got it on mine and it says it's not. We'll see when we get there. Anyways, yeah, so I think I finished like 1 book this month, if that, and it's almost like the 19th is tomorrow, so there's like, what, 11 days left of this month, the 30 days in June, I don't know. So I have a fair whack of catching up to do somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm off on Tuesday on a recovery day. Jack's working, so I'm hoping to get some reading done. I'm hoping to get some filming done as well, but we'll see what happens because usually I just die on my recovery days. I'm working from home on Friday, so hopefully I'll be able to get some reading done when I don't have like a commute and maybe on a break or something, I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. It's a lot of I don't know. I'm going to leave this here. I don't know if I'll come back and talk to you again later this evening. Not sure. I don't know if I'll talk to you tomorrow because I'll just be travelling and then I don't know when I'll get home. But yeah. Right, I'm going to leave this here and I'll talk to you whenever I next talk to you. See you later, bye.
Hello everyone and welcome to, I don't even know. I've started this vlog, haven't I? Yeah, I started on today. Hello everyone and happy Tuesday. Yes, I'm home. That is my washing machine in the background if you can hear it. I'm very warm. It's rained here in the UK. Like, everyone laughs at us here in the UK when we have like our heat waves, which are like 30 degrees and below. And I'm sure everyone has said it 1,000 times, but we in the UK are not equipped for any kind of heat. Our houses are built to retain heat, and they do that very well. So I'm a bit warm. But I have, like I said, not just got home. I got home last night. And I've got this to unbox. Apparently this all came pretty much in one day, which is also bonkers. This one I won, this one I ordered. Waterstones, Locked Library, Arc, I think. So let's get to some unboxing. Because who doesn't love an unboxing? Right, I'm going to save those until later. I'm going to do my Lumicrate first. So this is the sequel to The Little Thieves. It is, well, it's a sequel, and I haven't read the book, and no one's bloody shocked. But I had to get it because I know that the normal edition is not going to be anywhere near as pretty as this one, and if I like the Locked Thieves, then obviously I need to have the matching edition. Also, we're in this different place today to do this because I want to just take all of the cardboard from this straight out to the bin, so that is why we are here. So this is Painted Devils. I don't know how different the original cover is, but we have got orange sprayed edges with some stenciling, which we do love. We have got a signed book plate. You can see where they stacked them, but that's okay. It's a signed book plate. It's got ink on the back from obviously a different one. And then this is why I wanted this one. It is printed on the hard cover. Just look at that, and it's on the spine and it's on the back as well. Obviously I can't tell you anything about this book because it's a sequel. I don't know anything about the first one because I haven't read it, but like I said, I just wanted to make sure I had the matching edition because I knew it was going to be pretty, and it hasn't disappointed. So I just wanted to make sure that everything matched. I can't even really remember what Little Thieves is about, but we did get it in a monthly box. I don't even know when, but we got that a while ago. So that's book number 1. What should we open next? Let's open Waterstones next because, again, this is something I've ordered. Can I remember what it is? Oh yes, it's the new James Islington book. So, James Islington wrote, what did he write? Something. He wrote the Lycius trilogy. I want to say that's how you pronounce it. I think this is just a normal edition. Did I get just a normal edition? I don't think there was a signed edition. So this is The Will of the Many by, like I said, James Islington. This is a very strange hardback because it's very wobbly. But it does say book, oh gosh, me throwing it, book 1 on the top. I don't know if it'll show that. There you go, book 1 on the top. And then it's like American. So in the UK we don't often get this sort of cover. Is it raining again? No, that's my washing machine, that's fine. But under the dust jacket we've got a map, but only on half of it. Okay, is that on? It's not on the other side, so I don't know if that's meant to be there. But it looks cool. Right, let me tell you what this book actually is about. So this says, at the elite Katanan Academy, a young fugitive uncovers layered mysteries and world-changing secrets in this new fantasy series by internationally best-selling author of the Licanius trilogy, I think, James Islington. Audi Vide Tace. The Catalan Republic, the hierarchy, may rule the world now, but they do not know everything. I tell them my name is Vis Telemus. I tell them I was orphaned after a tragic accident 3 years ago, and that good fortune alone has led me to my acceptance into their most prestigious school. I'm really struggling today. I tell them that once I graduate, I will gladly join the rest of civilized society in allowing my strength, my drive, and my focus, what they call will, to be leached away and added to the power of those above me, as millions already do, as all must eventually do. I tell them that I belong, and they believe me, but the truth is that I have been sent to the academy to find answers, to solve a murder, to search for an ancient weapon, to uncover secrets that may tear the Republic apart, and that I will never ever cede my will to the empire that executed my family. To survive, though, I will still have to rise through the continued on the back flap Academy's ranks. I will have to smile and make friends and pretend to be one of them and win, because I cannot. Because if I cannot, then those who want to control me, who know my real name, will no longer have any use for me. And if the hierarchy finds out who I truly am, they will kill me. I kind of remember now why I wanted this. Because doesn't that just sell you on this book? Selling me. I'm very excited to get to this. I don't know if Broken Binding did a special edition of this book, but in any case, that was rather expensive. Right, we're going to do Ark, then Locked Library, then What I Won. Okay, so, ooh, this Ark actually has a little Terry strip. Yes, that makes me happy because a lot of them don't. Ah, finally. Okay, so today is my stop on my blog tour for Combat Codes by Alexander Darwin, and you know what, I am about 30% of the way into this and I am really enjoying it. I haven't finished it yet. I'm not going to be able to finish it within the time, but you know what, that's fine. I am just going to keep plodding along through it. I'm concentrating currently on Eldest. I've just upped the speed to 2 times speed, and that means I've got just over 7 hours to listen to today and tomorrow, and I'm hoping to take my headphones with me to do the food shop so I can listen to some of it then, and then we'll move on from there. But I'm so glad to actually finally have this in my hands physically. I've been reading it on my Kindle, which has been great because I've had it on my Kindle and meant I could read it while I was away, but now to actually be able to finish reading it physically is going to be really cool. So I'm very excited. Thank you very much Black Crow PR and Hatchet for sending me a copy of this book physically. I am beyond excited, and you know what, it is actually exceeding my expectations, so that's a good thing. Right, now we've done that, let's do Locked Library, which always is a box within a box, which I don't enjoy. And again, this is why I was like, I just want to get rid of all the cardboard now, because I just do. So if you did not know, Locked Library is a book-only subscription with Harper Voyager, and I think they also use Magpie as well. I almost spoiled myself. They usually put like the name of the book on the little sticker at the back, but I don't want to know. So this is the lovely box. I do this every month. I have done for a little while now. It comes with like a sticker on it. It's a very bright pink box. I don't know why they don't just send the book in this box like Illumicrate and Fairy Loot do, but what do I know? Not a lot. But I do know that we have had so far one book that I am 1000% interested in, and the rest are books that actually sound really good but that I've never bloody heard of, which is why I like this subscription. So we always get lots of squigglies, and then we have it wrapped like a little present, and the sticker just says, shh, it's a secret, which really reminds me of Tiny, is it Tiny Tots? No, Tiny and Jim. They had a magic backpack when I was a child. It was something. Anyways, this book is, okay, another book that has library in the title. The Library of Broken Worlds by Alia Dawn Johnson. I will say the only thing that I kind of miss like from adult Fairy Loot is that you get a little card to say like why this is like a special edition. But obviously this has got sprayed edges. We also have a ribbon bookmark at the bottom. It's a little bit grim, but we've got one. We've got stenciled edges, which we do love. Oh, that's pretty on the outside. So we have this foiling, which is the same as the cover, and then all of the spines actually do match with this like design, which is very, very cool. The Locked Library do not provide signed books, but they do usually have, or they always have even I should say, an author letter that is bound into the book, which is also very cool. And yeah, I don't know anything about this book or this person, so I'm trying to, I might have to like snip that and burn that, but that'll be fine. Right, so this book, I didn't even tell you what Combat Codes is about. I'll tell you what Combat Codes is about in a minute. Welcome to the chaos. Anyways, so this says, in the winding underground tunnels of the library, the great celestial peacekeeper of the three systems, a terrible secret lies buried. As the daughter of a library god, Freda has spent her whole life exploring the library's ever-changing tunnels and communing with the gods. Her unparalleled access makes her unique and dangerous. When Freda meets Joshua, a mortal boy desperate to save his people, and Nergi, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and I'm sorry if I'm not, a disciple from a persecuted religious minority, Freda is compelled to break ranks with the gods and help them. But in order to do so, she'll have to venture deeper into the library than she has ever known. There she will discover the atrocities of the past, the truth of her origins, and the impossibility of her future. With the world at the brink of war, Freda embarks on a journey to fulfill her destiny, one that pits her against an ancient war god. Her mission is straightforward: destroy the god before he can rain hellfire upon thousands of innocent lives if he doesn't destroy her first. A girl matches wits with a war god in this kaleidoscopic epic tale of oppression and the cost of peace, where stories hide within other stories and narrative has the power to heal or to burn everything in its path. A sparkling, thought-provoking new offering from World Fantasy Award-winning author Alia Dawn Johnson. Okay, that sounds interesting. We will give that a go. Sure. Anyways, right, so that's pretty cool. I will go back just quickly to Combat Codes to tell you what the heck it's actually about, because I didn't tell you. So I'll read the back because it's probably the best description. They were born to fight, and now it's win or die. In a world long ago ravaged by war, the nations have sworn an armistice, never to use weapons of mass destruction again. Instead, highly skilled warriors known as Griever Knights represent their nation's interest in brutal hand-to-hand combat. Murray Pearson was once a famed knight until he suffered a loss that wounded his homeland, but now he's on the hunt to discover the next champion. In ruthless underground combat rings, Seago is making a name for himself. Murray believes Seago has what it takes to thrive in the world's most prestigious combat academy, but first Seago must prove himself in the vicious arenas of the underworld, and survival isn't guaranteed. Dun, dun, dun. It's actually really good. I'm really enjoying this book, actually. I am enjoying it quite a lot. Right. So those are those four. 2 I bought, 1 is a subscription box, 1 is a finished copy that I was sent to review. And now we're on to this one. And I can't show you the sticker that's on the front of it because my address and the author's address are very clearly on the front. But this is a big box, and I have seen photos of this book that I won. Right, so I won this, and I'm aware that this book is a bit of a chunker. So, oh gosh, me trying not to drop it. Look how beautifully packaged it is. It's very purple. I'm very excited. So, I have some stickers, which are a part of the front cover, I believe. So I have some stickers. I have lots of bubble wrap to keep the book safe. Oh, there's goodies underneath. How many bookmarks did he send? What? I've got 4 of them. That's bonkers. I love that. Right. So, I'm trying to get them the right way around. And he signed 2 of them. That's so cool. Okay, we're going to show you the signed ones. So, these 2 are signed. How cool is that? And then, oh, they've got different bits on the back. So I've got 2 of each. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Okay, so like I said, these are signed, and then on the other side, this is from the front cover, and this is text. I don't know. Bookmark of holding. Okay. So they've made this like a magical item. I love that. Okay, and now obviously onto the chunker of a book, because this book is very chunky. Look at the size of that, and it's got a good floop. We love a good floop. To Chelsea, may your dungeons be filled with dragons. Thank you ever so much. It's signed. So this is, I didn't even say, the hero interviews, which is from the brain of Andy Ewington, edited by Paul Martin, cover illustrated by Connor Nolan. Look at this. Look how purple it is. That cover is stunning. I've seen this on Twitter around, and the minute Andy said that he had a competition going, I had to enter, because obviously this is an indie author. And I'm going to read you the back. So this says, heroes, you can't swing a cat without hitting one. You can't even hatch a nefarious plan without some adventuring party invading your dungeon to thwart you. So it stands to reason they're a force for good, right? Well, yes and no. The hero interviews is a departure from the usual swords and sorcery yarn. It's a sometimes gritty, sometimes amusing, but completely bonkers look at the realm of heroes. Easily one of the funniest books I've ever read, and loved every minute of it. Jodie Crump from Witty and Sarcastic Book Club, and does for fantasy heroes what Interview with the Vampire did for vampires, but with a lot more bloodshed and battle axes. Insightful, delightful, and above all hilarious. Rhianna Pratchett. I'm very, very excited, and it's literally just, I think it's just interview format, and there are actually footnotes. So I'm excited to give this a go. It looks so fun. And there's like over 600 pages worth of interviews. So thank you very much, Andy, for running such an amazing competition. And I will be diving into this hopefully very soon, because I feel like this is the sort of book that would be really easy to just dip in and out of, because it's loads of separate interviews. But we'll see. But yes, thank you very much. So that is all of my book mail. I don't really have any reading updates. Like I said, I'm trying to concentrate on reading Eragon, but now I'm going to sit on my couch, watch another episode of NCIS, because I just cannot get enough, and I'm going to write my shopping list, and then I'm going to go out, do my shopping, and get some lunch, because I need to. But yeah, I'm going to leave this here, and I will be back to talk to you probably tomorrow, I guess, and hopefully I'll actually manage to finish Eldest before the live show, because the live show is tomorrow. I'll see you then. Hello everyone, and happy Thursday. So once again, weekend mode is activated for me, because tomorrow is Friday and I work from home on Fridays. And tomorrow I will be waiting for the DPD man, because Jack missed him today to get his Final Fantasy game thing that's come out. And tonight I have got my interview with the awesome Stephen Orion, who has written Judas Blossom, and my copy is not to hand, but I'm very excited because it's going to be a good time. I'm currently cooking tea. It has just gone 6. Should be eating by 7, all being well, and then I can come up here and just be ready to interview Stephen, which will be very, very cool. My plan, I finished Eldest. I didn't in time for the live show was yesterday. I didn't talk to you yesterday. The live show was yesterday, went really well. I didn't finish Eldest in time for the live show, but it was a reread for me, so that's kind of fine. But I finished it today, gave it 3 stars, more for nostalgia than anything else. I didn't actually realise how whiny Eragon was. And there's a lot of telling and not, there's a lot of, telling, not seeing, or whatever that phrase is, within this book, so it was a bit frustrating. Hoping Brisinger is better, and then the rest of this week, obviously we've got 3 more days, I want to cross off Fractal Noise and the Judas Blossom from my list that I'm up to date and I'm finished. And Combat Codes, so we'll see what happens. I don't know if tomorrow's going to be a busy day or what, but we're just going to see. I also have book mail. Now I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if it's something that I won or what, but
we're going to see if I can, it's a book, that's good. Oh, there is a note. Right, let me see if it's actually like, oh. So it's a gift from Jack, not my Jack, but a gift from the lovely Jack who wrote the God Song. So this is his book. Look at it. It's a very cool cover. And it just says, "Dear Chelsea, thank you so much for agreeing to be my first official book reviewer. It means the absolute world to me. Do hope you enjoy the book," from Jack. So thank you very much, Jack, for sending this through to me. Jack is an indie author. Let's tell you what this book is about. So it says on the back, because that's a picture of Jack there as well. So, you know, love a author photo so you can put names to faces, faces to names, all that fun stuff. Jack has been fascinated by ancient civilizations since childhood. Following an archaeology degree, he began writing the first of 3 books in the God Song saga. He resides in the UK with his partner and horde of children. A fractal flower of universes are blooming in the endless night, the oldest flickering in its death throes. The Raphaeum, denizens of this dying universe, refugees wandering ever-diminishing corridors of warmth and light as they survive the great contraction. All here tell of the saviour Enki, a philosopher, messiah, and some say madman. Enki, he who seeks to halt and reverse this most final, unconquerable of deaths, the end of the universe. Aboard a vast listening array, Enki finally hears the birth pangs of a new universe. You can tell I've come in from work. Of a new universe roaring into existence. The sound of creation itself, the Deus Etum. I hope I'm saying that right. The God Song, a divine vibration of nothingness, creation itself, until abruptly it falls silent. The secrets of its nature denied to Enki. He commits his finest minds to pursue it to its source, its origins, beyond the veil of his own universe. A universe far away, a young world, and its inhabitants are unaware of the forces that have sought them out. An immortal ruler and his celestial descended allies, the Elohim, a tyrannical sorcerer, and the legions of jinn, bidden and bound to the will of his ring. Disenchanted conscripts and grizzled publicans, priestesses of esoteric religions, girl clothed in the borrowed flesh of their victims, the greatest mind of the age scorned by his lover, secret cults, lost loves, and civilizations passed from memory and beyond legend. All have their part to play in this grand drama across time, across stars, across reality itself. How cool does that sound? Like, it sounds really cool. I love the sound of this. So I'm looking forward to giving this a read and diving in and telling you all what I think about this. And this has come at a perfect time because I am starting to plan August content, which, if you are new to this channel, is also known as Indie August, and it was created by a wonderful creator who is no longer, I don't know what happened, but he closed down all of his channels, but we are still keeping Indie August a thing, and it is also usually the time that I do something called Vida 2, which is a video every day in August. So stick around to see if I actually finally decide whether I'm going to do that or not, because I'm still a little bit on the edge. But that is everything. I'm very excited to add this to my shelf and to my plans, and I am going to go get changed into some comfier clothes, sort my tea out, and then interview Stephen. So I will see you later. Hello everyone and happy Friday. So I'm kind of just here to check in, if I'm completely honest. I am just putting socks on to get ready to drive to Jack's parents' house, because Jack didn't realise or forgot, or I don't know, that he had a band practice near them tomorrow, and we spoke to them earlier and we agreed that we were going to have a barbecue tomorrow. So we thought, well, rather than driving all the way there and all the way back and then going all the way back down again, why not ask if we can just stay, save some money on fuel. I mean, we're not really saving money on fuel because we're taking both cars, because he's already left. He left earlier and I'm going to be driving straight there in my car, but you know, sanity and all that. I'm taking the Judas Blossom with me. I had a half day today at work. I wanted to read more. This seems to be my thing. I wanted to read more, but I'm finally at a place now in NCIS, which is on Disney Plus for me here in the UK, which is a TV show. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry if I'm making anyone else yawn. Where I haven't actually watched these episodes before. So I'm on like season 15 and now we're at the point where I have not seen things. And a lot of sad things are happening, which sucks. But anyways, yeah, so I have just been binging that, really. That's kind of my whole personality at the minute. Be that what it is, or be that as it may, or whatever the turn of phrase is. So yeah, I'm taking the Judas Blossom with me. I've got like 100 and odd pages left to read before I can fully review it. And I also have my Kindle with me, so I can crack on with Combat Codes if I want to swap books, or if I want to pick up one of my my Spiffbo books instead, because shock horror, I'm a bit behind on them. But because I am going to Jack's parents' house, I've obviously taken options because I won't be here. But usually I do tend to read more sometimes there because, I don't know, Jack's dad watches a lot of football. I'm not interested in football. Obviously, like, I talk a lot to Jack's mum and his sister. I talk to his dad as well, but mainly I've chats with his mum and his sister, and there's only so much talking that they can do. Understandably, because I can probably talk a lot more. So yeah, I don't really know. Kind of just babbling. My interview last night with Stephen went so well. He was so lovely, as always. There were some fantastic questions asked. Lisa won a book for asking the best question. Stephen picked it, not me. So that's really cool as well. It means that she's getting a signed personalised edition from him. So I'm really looking forward to hearing her thoughts on his book as well. I am very excited. I am getting a signed personalised edition from him, which is so lovely. And I will be trying to get a special edition of the book from the Broken Binding the following Sunday, so I really hope I get one because I need it to match my Coward and the Warrior. My Coward is currently face out on this shelf here, and I love how it looks, but I still haven't filmed a book tour because everything is still a bloody mess. And yeah, it is stressing me and Jack out, so that's fun. There are so many things that I want to read, and there are so many things actually yesterday that I said actually too many times. So many things that Stephen said yesterday that I never knew. So we were talking about Spiffbo and how that's changed indie authors and stuff, which is very interesting, and I really loved hearing his take on it, because Stephen, if you did not know, is a traditionally published author. He publishes through Angry Robot Books, and he was saying about Spiffbo changing kind of like the game essentially on indie books and bringing a massive spotlight to them. And I never actually realised, I was like, I thought it was, but I never realised that this is actually indie published first, which is so cool. Because I picked this up last time I went to Waterstones, and it is a little bit smooshed at the top, but it's okay, you know, we love it anyways. But this is ex-indie, obviously once an indie, always an indie, really, like at heart. But this has also been picked up, both of these by Orbit actually, and he was saying there were other things, so maybe, I mean, I've already read, and Combat Codes, which I'm obviously reading at the minute. I don't know, I've never read the OG ones though, and I don't think I want to, because now I've read the published editions. I think I'm going to have to get like the normal published edition of this, because this is a huge book. But I'm hoping, do you know what, I'd love to carry on getting the arcs for this series, but I don't think I will. I'm not on their radar. I wish I was. But anyways, yes, what was I saying? I would love to do a video reading the books that have been picked up by mostly Orbit. I haven't really seen anyone else, or know of many other people that pick up indies, but like I said, I've already read this one. I mean, I don't know. It's an idea, it's something in my brain, but whether it'll happen or not, I don't know. I need to just concentrate on my Spiffbo books, if I'm completely blanking honest. So there's that. Yeah, so that's it. I kind of just wanted to come on and do a bit of an update because I don't know if I'm going to talk to you tomorrow at all, because I will be at Jack's parents' house for most of the day. Yeah, that's it really. I'm going to leave this here and I'm going to set off. I might go buy myself a drink though from the garage. I don't know. Right, I'm going to leave this here and I will be back to talk to you probably on Sunday to wrap this whole thing up. I will see you then, and hopefully I'll have a reading update for you. Bye! Hello everyone and happy Monday. So I was meant to finish this vlog yesterday and I didn't. And as it stands right now, I'm not too sure if I'm going to finish this vlog today or make it a 2-week vlog, but I have book mail to open. So we're going to open that and then I'm going to go and get my lunch. And I'm going to think about it because I don't know if I'm going to make this a 2-week vlog or not. I'm also not sure if I can get into this parcel. Yeah, I didn't upload last week at all at this rate. I'm not sure what it is. I think at the minute I'm really suffering with hay fever. If anyone is like me, and even if you suffer with it only a little bit, you have my full sympathies, because I don't suffer a little, I suffer a lot, and it's kind of really impacting my life. Saturday when we had the barbecue with Jack's family, I do know what this is. Saturday when I had the barbecue with Jack's family, the whole day I was in not good shape, I think is the English I'm trying to say. Oh my goodness. So this is my finished copy of The Judas Blossom. If you have missed it, I did a interview with the amazing Stephen who wrote this book. I will link it up here for you. Go check it out. It is over an hour long of us just like talking about this book, picking his brain, asking loads of questions. Lisa managed to win a copy, and when I said, oh wow, that's a really cool prize, he did say, well, do you want one? And I said, well, obviously yes. So this is the finished copy. I do have a an arc obviously, but this has got like the raised bits and the finished spine that doesn't say the date of when it's coming out. Wow. And it says to Chas, and it's signed by Stephen. So we love that. Thank you very much, Stephen, for sending this my way. I am beyond thankful to have a finished copy of this book. I will continue to read these books. I'm also going to try and get a special edition to match my The Coward and the Warrior, so The Quest for Heroes, which he has done. There are some amazing authors in here. Ryan Carhill's in here, the brothers Gwyn are in here, Cameron Johnson, love him. Oh, there's loads of SFF 180, I don't know who that is, but there's BookTube people on here and Fanfight Addict people on here. That is very, very cool. So thank you very much, Stephen, for my finished copy. I can't wait to add it to my shelves. And I am still reading the book because, like I said, I died quite heavily this weekend when I was meant to finish this. So it didn't end up happening, but either way, very happy. I'm going to leave this here. I'm not going to wrap the vlog up just in case that I do come back and like carry this on for a 2-week vlog, which I feel I might do, but I do need to try, excuse me, I do need to try and film something for Wednesday. We'll see what's happening, but yeah, that is everything for today's, no, that's everything for now. I might come back and finish this vlog, or I might come back and carry on, who knows, I don't know, but I'll see you later. Bye. Hello everyone and happy Thursday. If you have been watching my vlogs recently, Thursdays mean holiday mode because I work from home on Fridays, and it's especially weird because on Monday I start jury service, so I don't know when I'll next be in the office. We'll see how long my stint is. But despite not having read anything, oh no, that's a lie. I have a big update. Have I even told you that I read Yellowface? I don't think I did. I finished Yellowface, I want to say this week, by R.F. Kuang. And if you've been living under a rock, Yellowface is her newest book, and it is not a fantasy, unlike that which is The Poppy War and Babel, whatever you want to say. It's a contemporary lit fic thing. It's good. I rated it 4 stars in the end, purely because I did have a good time reading it, but it's not something that I would actually own physically, and I am very glad that I did not buy a special edition of the book, because now I've read it, I don't think I'll read it again. But it does mean that I probably have read one of the books that is going to come up on the Goodreads Choice Awards this year, and hopefully I'll have read a couple of them. So that's the aim, because now as well I'm also reading Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, the book that everyone and their dog is loving, and I don't get it. So I have like 9 pages of notes. It's been slow at work, so when I listen to it at work I've been tippity tapping some little thoughts so I don't forget things, but I've ended up with 9 pages. And you know, I have to say that I don't get it. I don't. I can understand why people enjoy it as like what me and Esme, who is in my Spiff Boy team, have been discussing today as like brain candy, like, or as I would probably describe it as like a junk food book. Like, you know, it's not good for you, but it still makes you happy inside. Like, that's how I can imagine it makes a lot of people feel. For me, I'm constantly rolling my eyes, wanting to punch Dane in the face, and wanting to strangle Violet for her naivete, and also just how much she comments on characters being hot. I am not the recommended target market for this book, and that's fine. Like, I get that, and I'm understanding that as I read it. I don't think that this book is adult. It's pitched as like new adult, and I kind of get that because it's YA in a lot of its writing style, but it's YA in a lot of its writing style, but there are some, like, I don't think they're spicy scenes, but there's, like, you know, romancy-ish bits, maybe? I don't know. I haven't finished it yet. I have... How long do I have? Pretty much 2.5 hours left. On 2 times speed. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. To get through. I'm just enjoying actually like being really critical about it, and I feel like if I had something like Patreon, I would love to just be like, guys, give me your hyped books and I will listen to it or read it, and I will just write down my notes. They might not be, excuse me, they might not be like massively structured. Like, I really wanted to break this down into chapters, but Scribd is throwing me off a little bit because the chapters are one behind, so I think it counts like the title sequence as like chapter 1, so that was throwing me off a little bit. Then I gave up with even keeping track of the chapters, but maybe, yeah, just add chapters in. But like, I wouldn't edit them, I would literally just chuck them on to Patreon and be like, here are literal as they come out of my brain thoughts for these things. And a lot of my comments are like, oh, shocker, and I wonder if this is going to come up later in the book, and oh shock, we're talking about how hot they are again. So 3-star at best at the minute, maybe less, I'm not sure, but we'll see. We're just going to keep
keep reading it. But I have book mail. I'm expecting a few things, but I don't know which thing this fits into. But again, it's in a box with no pulley tab, which, as we all know, are not my favourite, because they take me too long to get into, and I don't hurt myself, but I'm not really trusted with things like this. I've lent it on my laptop, which is equally a bad idea, because the laptop's just like spinning around like a, I want to say a Kylie Minogue song. Is it Kylie Minogue that sings that song? I think it is. What are you? No, can't see. What's this? What's this? I remember what this is. This, I believe, got stuck in customs. So the publisher actually reached out to me for this. So this is published by Curious Curls Publishing, and I believe they are like a small indie publishing house. I don't know. But yeah, so they reached out to me and they asked if I wanted to give this a try, and I said yes. They're an indie author. It's The Elementals by Abby Latanzio. I really hope I'm saying that right, but look at this cover. Like, I did not realise how pretty this cover was. That is stunning. So we're going to read the back because I can't remember. This has been, bless them, I think they tried to send this to me twice. So this says, 4 lost princes, 1 corrupt uncle. Which sounds great. Bernard, why are you harassing my crew? You would address me as Captain Merrill. I'm here to make an arrest. Captain Merrill slowly crosses his arms. Of whom and on what charges? Joe, for being an elemental. Do you have proof? I have what I need, but per procedure, I did bring Esgar? I don't know what that is. Bernard pauses to put on gloves from his waistband before grabbing the Esgar disc from a chain around his neck, handling it as if it were poison. Captain Merrill looks at the disc and motions to Joe. Take the test, prove him wrong so we can ship out. The Elementals. Eastport, a place of former peace, has rapidly turned its back on natural power wielders known as Elementals. Under the rule of domineering Magistrate Rufus, Elementals are subject to fates of imprisonment, death, and forced exposure to a mysterious substance known as Usgar. While the future continues to look grim for Elementals, the Ocean Tides seem to have other plans. 4 brothers, united by royal blood and a shared goal of restoring the kingdom, must find a way to work together before it is too late. I thought it sounded really cool, and I do love the cover for this book. It's very, very cool. So yeah, thank you very much to Kylie Curls, Curious Curls Publishing. I'm so sorry for sending this my way. I'm very excited to dive in. I love supporting indies, as we all know, and yeah, I'll add this to my pile. That's it really. I need to finish Judas Blossom, because that's releasing in like, I want to say 12 days. I'm enjoying it. It is really good. I'm on like the final bit, but my brain has this lovely habit of, when it knows that I am like less than 50 pages away from the end of a book, it will also procrastinate and do anything but read. Anyone else struggle with this? Because it's like a big problem for me. And yes, actually, I haven't even addressed the elephant in the room. I am wearing a jumper today because when I go into my office, it is so cold. Like, so cold. The aircon is on. It's the only place I know that has aircon, mind. I'm very grateful that it's got aircon, but they don't know how to regulate temperature. It's either too hot or too cold in that office, and I can't dress for all eventualities. So because it is summer and the aircon is on, I just dress to be cold, and hence the jumper today, because yesterday I was very cold. Yeah, that's literally the be all and end all of that. I'm going to stop talking and maybe go read. Put my pyjamas on, read, do something, and yeah, what day is it tomorrow? Friday. Got to take my car into the garage tomorrow, try and get the aircon fixed. Hopefully it's a problem that's covered by the warranty, and then I want to say Jack's working the night shift, so it's just me tomorrow, so I can get Mackey's for tea.
shouldn't really. I did also drop like almost 100 quid on the Gymshark sale, because I've got this thought process that I'm paying for like an online gym membership class thing. I need some workout wear and then I will be set. So we're hoping that that is the case. But we'll see. Yeah, that is all from me. I'm starting to babble because Jack's asleep downstairs, so I've got no one to talk to. But yeah, that's everything. I hope you're enjoying this vlog so far. I will edit it. I need to probably start editing it together tomorrow, to be honest, because I'm at my father's this weekend. And I don't want to stay late on Sunday, but I'm babysitting my sisters and I don't know what time he's coming back, and I won't be able to edit with them because I love them dearly, but they don't sit still for very long. So we'll just have to see. Maybe I'll just finish this vlog tomorrow, seeing as it's already like a 2-week vlog, and then we'll start a new one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I do. Maybe tomorrow I'll come back and cut this off. Maybe I'll carry it on. Who knows? Not me. I'm going to leave this here and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye! Same day, different time. It's now almost 9ish. It is past 9. It's like 20 past 9. But I wanted to come and update you because I have finished The Judas Blossom by Stephen Orion. I did interview him on my channel last week, so if you missed that, I'll link that up here. I might have already linked it. If I have, then follow that link. If I haven't, it'll be up here. So this is a 4-star. I've put it through CawPile. It's actually technically a 4.5 star. And it does make sense because the other series that I have read from Stephen, I do want to read all of his backlog because there's like, I want to say like 6 or 7 books that I haven't read from him, and the only series I've read, the Quest for Heroes series, which is The Coward and the Warrior. The Coward was a 4-star for me and The Warrior was 5, so I feel like as we go on, these will get higher in rating purely because I think maybe not the next one, but definitely the last one, like I really like how Stephen wraps up a story, and now that the world is laid out, I feel like I am emotionally invested in these characters and I want to know more. So I reckon as we get further on, I'll want to know more. All sorts of twists and turns in this book. So this is a historical fantasy, so it is based on Persian history, but there is like a fantastical element to it, and there have been like things moved around in the timeline. It says in the front of the book about it, the example that I can give is that one of our main POVs is called Kokachin, and according to history, I think she travelled to Persia, married someone else because the person she went to Persia to marry had died, so married someone else, and then history basically says she dies 2 years later, but I don't feel like that's going to be the storyline of Kokachin in this book, if I'm completely honest. I also feel like she is my most not most enjoyed. I don't have a favourite character. Is it Hulagu? I am awful at pronouncing the names. Yeah, Hulagu. Huluga? No. Yeah, Hulagu. We're going with that. He's my least favourite. He is the son of Genghis Khan, who originally like started this whole like let's invade Persia and take it over and then take over the world. He is obviously depicted as not very nice, to be honest, which is the point. And then the other 3 points of view, you've got Kayvon, who is an ex-soldier who actually fought against the Khan's hordes, armies, however you want to say it. I really like his point of view. You've got Kokachin, who has married Hulagu in this telling, and she is slightly irritating to begin with, but I really like her character arc in this book. And then the other character is Temujin, who is Halugu's youngest son and his biggest disappointment, and I really like all of them apart from Halugu, but anyways, yeah, I like the arcs in this. I like the scheming from Kayvon, I like the development of Kokachin, and I like the confidence development of Temujin. It's a great book. I now have this copy, I have a finished copy on my shelf, and hopefully on Sunday I will be able to buy a special edition from the Broken Binding, so I will have 3 copies of this book quite possibly before, well, technically I'll have bought it before it's even officially released, but that'll be fun. So thank you once again, Angry Robot Caroline, for sending me a copy of this book. I absolutely loved it. I'm really hoping I stay on the list for the next one because I need to know what happens. This book releases on the, I want to say it's the 11th of July. Yes, I am right, the 11th of July, so in like 12 days. And then the sequel for this comes out in 24, and then the third and final book that is going to be a trilogy is coming out in 25. So it's a bit of a long way, but it makes sense. But I want to read the next one. And I know it's finished because that's exactly what Stephen said in my interview with him, that he'd written it and it was off with the editors. So I would like the next one, please. But yeah, very cool, really enjoying this. I was going to read more. I didn't actually read that much, to be fair. I've just kind of sat here and finished this off because I really wanted to finish it off. Finish that off. I now have 2 more arcs that I need to finish, one being Combat Codes and one being Fractal Noise. And then I can move on to other things. I might take Combat Codes into my bedroom with me, put the fan on and see if I can read some more and go from there. I might not read, I might just end up watching YouTube, but you know what, so sue me. So sue me. But yeah, that's everything for this, for me. Yeah, I'm going to leave this here, and now I will come back and talk to you tomorrow and let you know whether I actually read anything else or not. See you then. Hello and happy Friday. So I have just had the phone call about my car. There was a problem with the actual car, so I don't have to pay for it. Oh, thank goodness. Like I literally said to the lady on the phone, you've made my day, because I've just been paid, but I don't want to spend all my money. I'm constantly tired as well. I don't want to spend all my money that I've just got paid on my car. Well, I do to fix my car, but yeah, I have book mail. Both of these I've ordered myself. I am waiting on a few things that I have been offered to be sent. So there's a few more things to come, but this is for today. So let's open it and see what we've got, because I haven't got any more reading updates after I finished Judas Blossom yesterday, but that's still a win for me. So let's open and see what I've got. We're going to start with this one. One is a pre-order, and one is a book I actually bought. This is my pre-order. So Fairy Loot have just announced that they're now doing this series, but I am collecting the hardback foiled editions of the Cassandra Clare Shadowhunter series. So these are the 15th anniversary editions or something. This is the second book. This is City of Ashes. And I would prefer to get these. The Fairy Loot ones that are coming out are absolutely stunning. I think they're going to look incredible. But these are cheaper, and I really like the spines as well. For these, I have yet to complete this series as a whole. I really probably should, but I'm a little bit worried as well because now they're YA books that I'm not going to love them as much as I did. But I do remember loving them, so that's the other reason I want to kind of keep this going. Does that make sense? This is also a very small version. And then this is what I ordered because I was under the limit for when I pre-ordered something. It's such a chunky book, my gosh. I've been looking at this for ages, and I don't know if it is a cult classic, but this is Magician by Raymond E. Feist. I see this book all the time, and he's come out with some more books obviously recently, and he's still like releasing books and stuff. I really want to give this a go. This looks really interesting. It's a chunky boy, but this says, the world had changed even before I discovered the foreign ship wrecked on the shore below Crydee Castle, but it was the harbinger of the chaos and death that was coming to our door. War had come to the Kingdom of the Isles, and in the years that followed it would scatter my friends across the world. I longed to train as a warrior and fight alongside our Duke like my foster brother, but when the time came I was not offered that choice. My fate would be shaped by other forces. My name is Pug. I was once an orphaned kitchen boy with no family and no prospects, but I am destined to become a master magician. So I'm really interested in this. I mean, this is a little bit bent, but I am really interested in this. Is this a Harper Voyager? Oh my gosh, it is a Harper Voyager. So this sounds really intriguing. I always look at it when I am in Waterstones as like something I want to pick up. And he has a very long list of books on this list. I think this is a trilogy, and then he's got some stuff that has come out recently. And I feel like he's got more stuff coming out, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think that's 8 series that he's written by himself, and then he's written with other people as well, and this is also the revised edition, so I don't know when this originally published. When did this originally publish? This paperback edition is 2012. Oh, the revised edition first published in 1992. Wow. There you go. So this has been out for a very long time. Almost, probably a little bit longer than I have been, you know, alive. But yeah, I'm really excited to give this a go. And hopefully I like it, because it's 841 pages. And this series is called Rift War Saga. Interesting. Right, yeah, so there you go, book mail done. Maybe this could be my jury service book. I don't think so, but it could be. It's huge. Hopefully I love it. But yeah, that is everything. I still don't know if I'm going to end this vlog here today. I am going to leave this here for now so I can go and get my car, but Jack is out this evening, so maybe I'll do some reading later. I don't know. If I can find some sprints, I probably will take part in them, but otherwise, not sure. I need to pack, and then and then yeah, that's it really. But yeah, I'll leave this here for now, and then maybe I'll come back and talk to you again later. Bye. Hello, it's me again. I'm still here on Friday. Logic. The taking off sound is my laptop. I'm gonna end this vlog here because it's already over an hour long, and I do think that I will struggle to get this up, and I think it's gonna take a while to export and upload. So we're just going to do it today so that it definitely goes out on Sunday, otherwise that's another week that I've missed. So if you have enjoyed this vlog, please give it a thumbs up, really supports me with my channel. Leave me a comment down below of your best life hacks for keeping cool, especially if you're in the UK. If you just want to leave an emoji, leave any of the melting emojis, because I have been melting and it's actually, the temperature has actually dropped this week, so I'm very happy to be back in my jumpers. I'm very much an autumn and winter person, unless I'm on holiday, then I do love the heat. But yeah, let me know down below, leave me a comment, leave me an emoji, whichever you wish to do. If you do want to follow me, please consider ringing the notification bell and subscribing down below so you get notified every single time I upload new videos. I try to upload every Wednesday and Sunday, so be sure to stick around for more bookish content from me. But otherwise, that's everything for today's video. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.